Yo, Coco, how's it going? Much earlier stream than yesterday's one, so hopefully we still get a few people in. Welcome in, Greater Cheese. Interesting name. Hating this heat. Where are you from, Coco? If you don't mind me asking. Hello, the Hammett. How's it going? Right, let's move this all the way down. All right, so from Spain, last week we had 37 degrees. Oof, that does not sound fun. In the UK, we've probably had highs of like 32 degrees. Not so much recently. The last couple of days it's been on and off raining, which has been actually quite pleasant for a change. Alright, welcome in, guys. Right, we are going to do some friendly battles. We are going to basically in UK, but watch your stuff from Thailand. Oh, that is very cool. What was I going to say? What was I talking about? Oh yeah, what we're doing for the stream. Right, we're doing some friendly battles. I've got a bunch of different teams here that are animal themed. So, for example, one team will be 3 cats on the team. I'm going to be putting my battle code on the screen for you guys to scan. And you'll scan it, and you should also try to bring a full team based on a specific animal. If you bring a team that's got like a rat and 2 mice Pokemon, that's perfectly fine as well if they're like somewhat similar. If there's like a common theme between the 3 animals rather than them just being animals, then that's great. The teams don't have to be like ridiculously spicy, but obviously spice would be awesome. And again, I am going to do like a can my opponents outspice me type thing, so I'll do like a vote. Excuse me there, Jesus. I'll do a vote after each battle, and if you guys think the subscriber brought a spicier team than the one I brought, then you'll vote for them, and anyone who does manage to bring a spicier team than me will get a shout out in my next video. Although I will say I've already recorded today's video, so anyone who's like not a channel member won't have seen it yet, because it is now available to watch. But obviously you're not going to get a shout out in that video. It'll be either Tuesday's video or potentially Wednesday, depending on if I make a video tomorrow. I don't actually know. But anyways, that's pretty much it. Let's just get straight into it. So battle code is on screen right now. You're going to need a second device to scan this code from. Alright, good luck to this trainer. I'm sure they were first last time as well, which is pretty cool. They must have very good internet. But I'm going to hide the screen here as I choose my team. Alright, team is locked in. And I forgot to mention this, but it is on the thing. You can choose multiple of the same Pokemon. So for example, if you wanted to use Kanto Ninetales and Alolan Ninetales, then you can absolutely do that. Obviously you can't do that typically in the Go Battle League, but you can do it here since these are just friendly battles. Alright, just waiting on Marcy to pick their team. I will say, guys, gays. Oh my god, I will say, guys. Okay, I've just called you all gay. Whoops. I will say, guys, if you wanna battle me, maybe come up with a team before you send the battles just so that we can get it done really quickly. I don't know if maybe Marcy has disconnected or if they're still thinking about a team, but I definitely recommend thinking about what animal related team you want to bring before you scan the code, just so that we can go straight away. But yeah, I am wondering if they have disconnected here, maybe? Haven't heard anything in the chat, I don't think. So, okay, no, they have just finally picked a team. But yeah. Alright, we've got Zoroark into Lucario. So this might be a little fox on wolf kind of thing we got going on here. Oh! Right. I probably should be swapping out of this matchup, because I do have 2 dark types in the back. Yeah, let's do that then. Right, do we reckon we can live a close combat from full health? I am going to say yes. They actually bait with a Trailblaze. Okay, good call, good call. Alright, can I just fully farm them down here? Let's see. They do full send the close combat, so yes, I should be able to farm them down now. And then, do I just play rough them if they come back in with Lucario? Yeah, they're quite healthy still. I think we might as well just full send it. Okay, they do shield. That's fine. Alright, they get a nasty little farm down, but that's okay. I've still got my shield. So we'll just come back in with the Zoroark. Obviously going to use it here. Let's see what they throw. They're going to go for Thunder Punch. Okay, they come in with an Umbreon. So what? Oh, we've got Sludge Bomb and Flamethrower as charge moves here. That is interesting. Alright, so I don't know specifically what their theme is. It's sort of a dog, cat, and a... I don't know what Umbreon is. Is that a cat? Is Flamethrower better than Sludge Bomb to throw? I actually don't have a clue. We're about to find out, I suppose. Let's see. Flamethrower. Decent damage. What did they throw? They must have thrown something resisted, right? Because we didn't take that much damage here. Foul play. Okay, that's cool. I'm going to throw Sludge Bomb because I think this might just barely not KO. What I don't want to do is give Lucario the farm down. So we go for Sludge Bomb. Yeah, it just narrowly doesn't KO. So then we can come back in with our Zoroark, the other one. And I think I outpace them to a charge move. They undercharge as well. Smart play. Yeah, I think foul play probably KOs anyways, so we would have been fine regardless. But anyways, Shadow Ball to the face. And then one more Shadow Claw to take out the Umbreon. And I'm able to take that game. Alright, GG's to that trainer. Remember guys, if you want to battle, you are going to send in the Great League. Try to base your team off like one single animal. So like a triple dog team as an example. Or triple fish team or something like that. And yeah, thank you to that trainer. We're going to go ahead into the next battle as soon as the code comes up. Remember, you will need a second device to scan the code here. Alright, let's put this up. Good luck to this trainer. I'm just entering my next team. Oh wait, hold up. I need to do a poll first. What am I talking about? Yeah, 1 second. Let me do that. Oops. Alright, you are voting for who you thought brought the spicier team. Was it me or the subscriber in that previous battle? Whilst I'm quickly doing my next team in here. Oh, I'm trying to... I can't remember. Alright, that's what it's called. Yep. And then... GG's. Alright. We've got about 50 people watching at the moment, so I'm not expecting too many votes. It's looking like a pretty dominant win, so I will just end the poll there. But it looks like, unfortunately for the subscriber, the team was not as spicy as mine, so they do end up losing. But into the next battle. Hopefully I've not wasted too much time here. Yep, we're ready to go. Okay, cool. We've got a triple pig team into possibly a triple horse team. Right, so we are on mud slap, so it's not the worst thing ever. It is also not that great, so I'm going to swap out. They swap at the same time. Oh, damn it. Alright, they've got double ponyta so far. What charge moves to get? Swift. Probably a psychic type move. They do just go for Swift, that's okay. Oh, we're actually doing a lot of damage with these Embers. Ember did get buffed this season. Not for the damage, but the energy generation. But Rock Team grabs a shield. I should now tank a Swift fairly comfortably. They might throw the hard-hitting move. I actually don't know what it's going to be. Play rough. Okay, so we tank that. I think we just throw here as they would reach a move. Okay, Rock Team gets the KO there. They're going to come back in with the other Ponyta. No, they come in with Galarian Rapidash. What do we do here? Alright, I'm just going to go straight for Icicle Spear. Possibly grab the final shield from the opponent and then swap into Grumpig. Yep, okay, cool. I think the smart play is to shield this, hope that they full send their nuke, and they go for Wild Charge. Okay, that's good. They might have farmed up to back-to-back moves though on the other thing. Oh, we get the full farm down. Come on. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be another win, this time for the pigs. Alright, GG's to that trainer. We are gonna go ahead and do the poll again. Who do you think had the... Oops. That's not it. Who do you think had the spicier team? Was it me or was it the subscriber? Let me know in the poll, which has just been added. GG's to that trainer, by the way. Should we have to bring a theme team or just spice? It is on the screen. So you should try to bring a full team based on a specific animal. Okay, it has just gone away. I've got the thing on like a presentation mode, but it will come back in a second. Here we go. So yeah, you should try to bring a full team based on a specific animal. You can use multiple forms of the same Pokemon. So we just saw the previous trainer used both forms of Ponyta. And speaking of, we're going to end the poll here at 10 votes. And the previous trainer absolutely slaughtered me on that one. So congrats to you. I'm going to check who that was and write their name down for a shout out in my next video. Okay, cool, that's noted. Alright, into the next one. Remember guys, if you have scanned and battled me, then unfortunately you will not be able to do so for the rest of the stream, as I want everyone to have an equal chance of battling against me. So let me put this up here. Alright, my team is locked in. I'm ready to go. I sadly misclicked. Right, so does that mean you've just brought a meta team? Okay. How do you guys misclick on entering the battle here, guys? Alright, well, let's try that again. Also, remember, guys, once you scan it, you don't have to rush to get your team in as soon as possible. As soon as it goes through, you're going to be the only person that can battle me, so don't, like, rush. Like, you don't need to be as quick as possible to make sure that you get through. Just enter your team, and it'll be fine. But anyways, my team is locked in. It is, unfortunately, we just had a slight spoiler from the previous one as to what it could be, but that's fine. Good luck to this trainer. Yeah, we'll just build the team in advance. That is also a thing. Alright, so we have got a triple spider team, possibly triple turtles we might be seeing here. Right, we do have okay coverage here. I'm happy to let the first one go through. Right, actually this is okay. I think I've got Fury Cutter on the Galvantula. Yeah, this is cool. Just joined. What are the rules? They will be on screen right now, so just read through that. Okay, unfortunately, I've only got resisted moves to throw here. And actually, my whole team's going to struggle. But if we can just keep on lunging them, we could have some play. But yeah, this is going to be tricky. I need them to ideally no-shield this move as well, which they do. Okay, that's good. That's way better. Right, they do farm me down, but that's okay. Alright, we'll just go straight for Trailblaze here. Turtonator has a move, but they won't reach 2. Alright, we'll grab a shield. The opponent might be able to farm me down now. We kind of have to just save our shields for our Joltik right now. Alright, come on. Right, I presume Joltik's going to lose CMP up against the Turtonator. So, I'm not sure what my plan is. Oh, never mind. We have a plan now. We are so back. We grab the shield. I'm thinking if I can live 2 incinerates here. Oh, we get the farm down. Let's go. Let's go. Please, discharge be enough. Come on, Joltik. For all the spiders out there. Even though Joltik is actually a tick. Discharge. No, it doesn't KO. No. Oh, Joltik. Why? Why? Oh, no. I should have just gone straight cross poison. Damn it. GG's. GG's, Blastoise. Ah, sad times. See, if discharge hadn't have been, if it hadn't been reworked and received a slight damage nerf, we could have won that game there. Oh well, very very fun game. All right, let me know, who do you think had the spicier team? Was it myself or was it the subscriber? Poll is up now. Damn, Joltik, I thought we had that there. That's sad times. Alright, we've got about 90 people watching now, so a few more. So I think we'll go up to about 15 votes. And then I will end the poll. Alright, there we go. So unfortunately for that trainer, Joltik just brought the spice levels up for my team. But GG's anyways, very fun, close game. Gonna go into the next one. For anyone just joining, the rules are on the screen. If you scan, pick like an animal to base your team around. I'm just going to put this here so you guys can't see the team I'm entering. Alright, just putting it out there, you'll do very well if you're able to outspice me on this one. This is probably the spiciest team that we've got. But we've got Clampearl into Salazzle. Great lead. Potentially triple lizards here. They're going to stay in initially. Before swapping into this. I think we'll just go straight body slam and then swap out. Alright, they're going to be neutral to ice, so I think Cloyster's going to be okay-ish here. Alright. Can I get away with going for a Razor Shell here? Probably not. We'll just go for the Icy Wind. We'll play it safe. Okay, we get the KO. That's perfectly fine. Probably come back in with Salazzle, since they'll resist the fast move damage. Okay, I can get to a Razor Shell here. Maybe I should have just gone for the debuff. They're likely to shield anyways. Yeah, they do. Alright, we're actually going to swap. Go for the snipe with the water gun damage. Big damage there. And then I think I just save my shield for the shelter in the back. Okay. We might struggle a bit. We might struggle a bit here. At least they're on Mud Slap. That is a positive. We are on Ice Shard. Right. How much energy is Parabolic Charge? 45. So it should be 4 to the next one. Thing is, they're just going to be so boosted in their defense. Oh, there's actually no shield. Oh, they get there anyways because they're just going to go for a breaking swipe. Hadn't really thought about that. Alright. Well, unfortunately, Shield are going to go down there. And we do end up losing that game. But GG's to that trainer. Alright. So poll. Right. Who do you think had the spicier team? Was it me or was it the subscriber? Let me know in the poll. Alright, gonna end the poll there. That's unfortunately for that subscriber, that was just the spiciest team that I've probably got here. So yeah, unfortunate on that one, but still won the game, so very well done there. Into the next one. My character is just running around everywhere. I won't be surprised if I hatch an egg by the time this stream finishes. But anyways, gonna get the battle code up again. Again, if you're just joining, the rules are on the screen right now. Bring a full team based on a specific animal. You are allowed to use 2 Pokemon in that team were level 50. You are allowed to use Pokemon that are different forms of the same Pokemon. So for example, if you were doing a Fox team, you could run Kanto Ninetales and Alola Ninetales on the same team. Obviously, you can't use that in the Go Battle League, but this obviously is not the Go Battle League, so it's perfectly fine. Alright, let me just enter this. And yeah, the teams don't have to be spicy, although you are trying to outspice me. So, obviously, if you can bring a spicy animal-themed team, then obviously feel free to do so. But not every single team that I'm going to be running is super spicy. So, just letting you know. But yeah, my team is locked in. Alright. Actually, a kind of awkward matchup here, presuming they're on Sucker Punch. Which they are. They have Drill Run, which I'll shield. Actually, I hadn't realised I was on Poison Sting here, so I'm actually pretty good pacing wise as well. Is Morpeko considered a squirrel? Yeah, just some sort of rodent-like thing. Okay, the catch does not work, and now they can go for Trailblaze if they have it, and that might have backfired. Let's see. Yep, Trailblaze gonna do big damage. Can we survive the sucker punches? Frillish! Oh, just barely able to do so. That is huge. Okay, they do let it go. That's good news. Because that would have forced my final shield. We're going to come in with a Sylveon. Interesting. They're on quick attacks, so I'm actually going to come in with my Jellicent. Oh my god. They come in with Pawmot. Right, I actually don't even know what the theme of their team is. They've got a wolf, whatever the heck this is, and they've got Sylveon. Last time I used this Pokemon, people were like, oh, it's not a bear, it's a some sort of rodent. But yeah, I think we're looking pretty chill now. Shadow Ball does big damage. I probably should have just gone for Surf there. Alright, can we actually tank a Moonblast or Dazzling Gleam? Let's find out. Oh my god, we barely do, Jesus. We've gotten very lucky with our jellyfish sponging moves, but they are spongy animals, so makes sense, I guess. Alright, GG's to that trainer. Not the spiciest team on my end, but it is an animal themed team nonetheless. So let me know, who do you think had the spicier team? Was it myself, or was it the subscriber? Poll is coming up now. And yeah, for stuff like Morpeko, it's just, I don't know, some sort of rodent Pokemon. It's fine if you group it with other rat or mice or squirrel type Pokemon. That's perfectly fine. Alright. So it's looking like we have 16 votes right now. I think we'll just call it there. And congratulations to the subscriber, as you have come out on top on that one. Just gonna double check to see what your in-game name was, and then I'll jot that down. All right. Cool. Right. Congrats there. We are going to go ahead into the next one. Alright, let's hide my screen whilst I'm thinking about my team. All right, team's locked in. I'm ready to go. Good luck to this trainer. All right, we've got Salandit, level 50 Salandit, which, by the way, this month's July Battle Pass thingy, I managed to get myself a hundo from the research, which is cool. We win CMP, apparently. I did not realize that was going to be the case. That's very cool to see. Poison Fang, going to be no shielded. It's probably going to be a triple bird team, so at this point, Sceptile not going to have the best play here. Oh, they actually undercharged that. I don't mind that. Oh, but they come in with a Quaxwell, in which case we can go for the Leaf Blade here. They're on wing attack, so they're hitting for super effective fast move damage, but that's fine. They probably do have... Yeah, I suppose we shield here. Gonna overfarm as much as I can, really. They can, if they want to, double shield and farm me down, which is not ideal. But they do let it go. Can I reach a move anyways? Depends what they come in with. Let's see. The answer is no, we cannot. And they have a fighting type in the back, which is not going to be ideal for my Kecleon. And I'm pretty sure as well, I've only got resisted moves to throw, as we've got Sucker Punch, Foul Play, and Ice Beam. So it's not looking too good for me. I'm going to randomly swap there. It does not work out for me in the slightest. And they can fully farm me down. Okay, that's GG's. Nothing we can do here. So I'm just going to have to no-shield the first move. Hopefully they don't close combat me. But obviously they do. Boom! Get wrecked, Kecleon. Alright, we get absolutely destroyed in that battle. So GG's there. But who had the spicier team? Was it myself? Or was it the subscriber? Let me know in the poll. GG's to that trainer, by the way. Oh, it's 50-50 at the moment. That is kind of crazy. Don't know if you guys remember, but I literally just used a level 50 Salandit. Alright. I'm going to wait. It's 50-50 again. Alright. I'm going to end the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. So, that was actually a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. I am quite surprised by that result, but very good effort from the subscriber. But unfortunately just barely not taking the win in terms of the spice level poll. But anyways, we're going to go ahead into the next one. The code is on screen right now. I'm just going to quickly check what my next team is supposed to be. Okay. Remember guys, you are bringing a spicy team if possible, but most importantly you are bringing a team full of the same sort of type of animal. So it doesn't matter if they're not like exactly the same animal, as long as they're sort of closely related, that's perfectly fine. But if you can go spicy with the same theme, then that's awesome, and definitely go ahead and try to do so. Alright, my team is locked in. I'm ready to go. So good luck to this trainer. Alright, we've got a bit of a tricky lead for us. So I'm going to be safe swapping into my Omanyte. Classic safe swap. Alright, we're going to see a triple dog type of team. I'm just going to go for Ancient Power. Obviously, I've got access to Bubble Beam as well, but it's not really going to help me here. As, yeah, I don't expect them to shield. But maybe if I throw now, they might panic and shield. Hopefully. No, they are very well disciplined here. They've also farmed up a ton of energy. This thing has access to Wild Charge, Plague Rough, possibly Crunch as well, and Stomp maybe? I don't know. But yeah, at this point we kind of have to just sacrifice the Inkay. I should live a Wild Charge. If they do Play Rough me, that might take me out. It is non-stab and they have been debuffed, so potentially not. Let's see. Yeah, we do tank it. Doesn't really help me though, as I'm still going to get Sucker Punch farmed down by Mighty Enna. But they come in with Fire Fang Arcanine. What the hell? Alright. I kind of need them to shield in this matchup, which would be crazy, but let's see. Okay, they do just no shield. That makes sense. Yeah, just sacrifice it. That was also looked like an underleveled Arcanine as well. Yeah, at this point, this is game over. They're going to be able to fully Sucker Punch farm me down. So I'm going to go for my one win condition, which is to full send a Hydro Pump and hope that they call a bait or something. Alright, let's see. Hydro Pump is unfortunately shielded. And yeah, the opponent can just fully farm me down there. Unfortunately, Mighty Enna, very strong Pokemon actually. Quite underrated since it gained access to Sucker Punch. And unfortunately, we do lose that game. But GG's to that trainer. Oops, I just sent them a friend request somehow. I wasn't even looking at my phone. Alright, well. There I was in last night's stream saying, oh, I can't be adding people. I've got too many friends on my friends list. And then I've just gone ahead and sent a friend request by accident. But obviously, since I've sent it, that trainer, feel free to accept it. But yeah, who do you think had the spicier team? Was it myself or was it the subscriber? Poll is going up now. Alright, very close to 20 votes. I think we'll end it at 20. Alright, there we go. So, unfortunately for the subscriber again, my team ended up being voted as the spicier team, but GG's anyways. That Mighty Enna just caused me all sorts of problems. But into the next one, we're going to go ahead and put this up. I think, why is the chat being so slow on my end? Anyways, let me put this on screen. Yeah, I don't know why the results of the last poll haven't. I don't think that was it. But yeah, I don't really know what's going on there. But anyways, into the next battle. I am putting my team together. Alright, team is locked in. I'm ready to go. Again, this might be quite a difficult one for me to, for you guys to beat in terms of spice levels. But I'm enjoying what I'm seeing so far. We got Battle of the Bugs. Please be a triple B team. Okay, not quite. Alright, we're going to go for Lunge on CMP, it looks like. Alright, Lunge. Drops her attack. Maybe I shield here. Can I fully farm them down? No. But we'll throw on CMP again. Bug on bug action. You love to see it. And this will either force a shield back from the opponent, or they will just let it go. They're happy to shield there. That's fine. We got Beedrill fairly low, so we can come in with our Scolipede, go for that Poison Sting farm down. They could be weird and have like Aerial Ace as coverage, but I'm just going to no shield regardless. So let's see what they throw. Just an X-Scissor, that's okay. I'm also just going to go for an X-Scissor. It's going to do quite a decent amount of damage. And then I will swap into my Sizzlipede, going for that farm down, snipe. And we're able to get it. Let's see, what do they have in the back? They are going to have a Bug Bite Ledian. But we have got Sizzlipede. We are putting in work right now. We're going for the crunch. Crunch is going to be shielded. It does not drop their defense. This is going to be probably an Aerial Ace. Yep, okay, that's cool. And I should be able to outpace them to the next move here. Alright, maybe I should have gone for the Bug Buzz just for the BM, but I mean, we had the better bugs for this situation anyways. Double fire, crunch, gets the KO. And we are able to take that game. The best buddy placement is so cute. Alright. Who do you think had the spicier team? Was it myself or was it the subscriber? Shout out to the triple bug action. On the Sizzlipede, yeah. I mean, you can't really see it there, but it's very, very small on its above its eye, basically. All right, we've got 22 votes, so I'll end the poll here. Once again, unfortunately for the subscriber there, we just had that was one of the spiciest teams I think I could have brought from my list, but GG's anyways. Appreciate the battle. We are going to go to the next one. And by the way, I forgot to mention this at the start, but I'm probably going to split the stream into 2 parts because I've got loads of different animal themes, but I don't have enough time, most likely, to do all the battles in one stream. So I think we'll get to like half of them, and then I'll do the rest of them possibly tomorrow or at a later date. But anyways, I am hiding my screen here. All right. Alright, my team is locked in. I'm ready to go. Good luck to this trainer. We've got Stantler into Bruxish. So, possibly triple fish team. We do have access to Wild Charge. Whether we can actually get there is a different question. Okay, we can. As the opponent possibly looking to fully farm me down. We'll just grab that shield straight away. Right. I swap. I catch a move. We catch a Psychic Fangs, which is not ideal. And they come in with a Hisuian Quillfish, which is also not ideal. They are going to win CMP. That is not great. I'm going to be forced to shield here. And they can just Aqua Tail me from this range as well. So really nicely played there. This guy clearly knows his Saw's butt counts. Alright. Wild Charge. Gonna be no shielded. It does decent damage. Alright, now what do we expect? Do we expect double Dark Poison? Oh dear. Yes, oh dear indeed. Or do we hope that they don't have a second one of these in the back? With the Overquill. Because otherwise it's likely to be a water type in the back. Alright, we tank it. Alright, we're actually going to get a confusion head start on the weird here. Is it going to help me? I'm about to find out. Are there 2 away? Oh, damn it. They've got Sharpedo. Alright, well, we definitely lose this one. Well, I'm going to throw anyways, but they can just fully waterfall farm me down. Alright. GG's to that trainer. Very fun battle. Right. Who do you think had the spicier team? Was it myself or was it the subscriber? Poll is going up now. Alright. It's looking very close right now, so make sure you get your vote in. It could be the deciding vote. I'm going to give it another 10 seconds or so, because it is ever changing. Alright, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, so that was really close. Subscriber was actually ahead for quite a while there, but in the end, you guys thought my team was spicier, so again, unfortunate for the subscriber, but just narrowly missing out. But GG's. Always love a Sharpedo appearance. Maybe if it was a Shadow Sharpedo, that could have swayed it your way, but appreciate the battle nonetheless. Or maybe it was a Shadow Sharpedo, I actually can't remember. But anyways, did I say I caught a Hundo Pachirisu? I did not. I don't think I said that, nor did I. I don't think I caught one either. And either way, I don't have any intentions of building a Pachirisu regardless. But so yeah, maybe that was a different content creator you're thinking of. I'm not really sure. It was non-shadow, yeah. Okay. Right, let's get this here as I enter my next team. Alright. I'm locked in, ready to go. And good luck to this trainer. We've got Ribombee into Quillfish. Okay, this is a bad lead. Unfortunately, my Vespiquen is not on Fury Cutter. Why can't I swap out? Hopefully they don't have a super hard answer. They might have Ice Beam here. But I think I'm just going to let it go anyways. Vespiquen's fairly bulky. Quillfish is obviously attack weighted, but I should be able to tank this regardless. Yeah, it does do quite a lot, but that's okay. They come in with a second Quillfish. Oh no. I hope it's not Quillfish, and Overquill. But we're going to go for that. I think this time we'll go for... Oh yeah, they forced a CMP tie. That's fine. I say. As I'm crying to myself. That's fine. Alright. Okay. Beedrill could still pop off. We come in with the Ribombee. We're taking quite a lot of damage from these poison stings. Right. Alright, I'm going to bank the move. I don't know if that really helps me. Probably not. I should have just thrown. But anyways, let's keep going anyways. Let's see what we can do here. Going to shield that up. Are they going to try and catch? No, but we lose CMP. Oh dear. I did not realize that was going to be the case. Okay, I'm cooked. I'm going to have to undercharge this now. Damn, Beedrill let me down here. I thought we'd win CMP comfortably there, but that is not true. Okay, that undercharge didn't help me anyways. Which means we probably lose CMP against this one as well. Yep. Okay, fantastic. We are in all sorts of trouble right now. Alright, it's just a bait, dude. Please. Please let us go. Okay, thank you. And yeah, obviously it's going to be another one of these things. GG's. And again, losing CMP. B-drill, bro. I thought you were meant to win CMP ties. Alright. Screw it. Let's just throw anyways. Maybe they try and flex. They do, and I still lose. Alright. I don't think you guys should necessarily vote just on Spice, but the fact that that trainer 2 shield flexed on me should also be taken into account. Do you think my team was spicier, or was the opponent's triple Quillfish and Overquill team spicier? Let me know. GG's. I'm interested to see actually how much Quillfish's attack is at. 131 and 128. And B-drill is 127. Interesting. Alright, so we got 35 votes this time around. So a lot of people voting because they enjoyed the 2 shield flex there. Alright, subscriber coming out way on top. So that was Jazz there. Let me just double check the in-game name. And I will quickly jot that down before we get into the next battle. Alright. Alright, okay, cool. Into the next one. I have an attack weighted one for limited metas. Fair play. To be fair, whoops, not going into the Go Battle League. To be fair, looking at average attack stats, the Quillfish and Overquill should still be beating B-drill for CMP anyways. But it's good for me to know that in future battles, if ever I'm using B-drill up against Quillfish in like a random meta. Alright, cool. My team is locked in, ready to go. Good luck to this trainer. Alright, we've got Luxray into Shadow Magmar. I don't even know what animal this is supposed to be, but we're going to stay in for now. They are on Karate Chop, so my backline is weak to them. I'm actually just going to go straight for Psychic Fangs here, recognizing they're probably happy to no shield. Oh, never mind, they do actually shield. Fire Punch would do quite a lot. I'm actually going to shield this. They do Fire Punch. Okay. Hopefully I've not caught a Scorching Sands, because that would be very embarrassing for me. Okay, it is just a Fire Punch. They come in with a Shadow Golduck. Alright, so I think this trainer is saying that Magmar is a duck, which I kind of see the resemblance. Alright, we go for Crunch. This thing is not a Psychic type Pokemon. Alright. How many Confusions have they thrown? I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember if they threw one extra Confusion there. I'm completely blanking, so I don't know if I can Incinerate, farm them down. But I'm going to go for it anyways. Yeah, they had thrown one extra. Okay, that was a poor mistake on my end, but we can shield. That's okay. Potentially if it is a double duck backline. Oh, never mind, it's this thing. Uh-oh. They're on 3. Ah, shit. Okay, they catch. They have a move loaded anyways, though. Okay, that does the right amount. Can I live one counter if they try and fire me down? Nah, they just throw. Alright, GG's. Well played there. I think Surfetch probably wins CMP in this matchup anyways. But opponent taking no risks. Able to go for that counter farm down. And unfortunately, I do lose that game. But GG's to that trainer. Once again, vote for whether you think my team was spicier or if the opponent's team was spicier. Didn't this trainer already battle once? Good question. Yes, they've battled... Okay, they've battled 3 times, in which case... sorry to the subscriber there, but they need to stop. Because... I have mentioned this several times, but only do a single battle with me, because there's going to be lots of other people that want to battle against me. So whilst I do appreciate them bringing the spice, please, Mr. Smooth McCool, if you could stop sending battle invites now, because other people are wanting to battle as well. So yeah, we'll just go straight to the next one then, in that case. Remember guys, if we have already battled, that's it for this stream. I want everyone to have a chance to battle me. Alright, my team is ready. Alright, we've got Dojuo into Articuno, so potentially bird on bird action, which unfortunately for my birds, this is not going to be looking too good. Doo-doo, that does not count, because we didn't actually get to battle. It would just be for people who have actually been able to successfully battle me. Alright, this is bad news for us. Very bad news. What do I even do here? We are going to shield. Triple Axle. Oh dear. Things just went from bad to worse. But they swap out. Okay. We still have some play. But I'd rather grab all shields. I see. Okay, we get the KO. That's fine. They can come back in with Articuno and farm me down. Or come in with, presumably, a Zapdos in the back. Which is still not looking too good for us. How's the day going? It's going pretty good so far. Fly, going to be shielded. I'm going to have to swap out now. Yeah, this is not looking too good. I think my win condition is going to be if the opponent then swaps now into Zapdos, and I'm slightly ahead on energy and I can get to a return. Oh, it's a Giratina. What the hell? That's not a bird. Okay. We've got play. Unless they randomly got Dragon Pulse. Which would be weird. But let's see. Okay, it's just a Shadow Ball. We can tank that. Right, does Aerial Ace even KO here? Alright, I think we're okay. But does Aerial Ace KO? Weird ass looking bird, yeah. That was my exact thoughts. Alright. We should have struggled up against that Articuno lead if they'd have just stayed in and continued triple axling me. So I'm appreciative that they did swap out, give me a bit of a chance in that battle. But thank you for the battle. Who do you think had the spicier team? Was it myself? Or was it the subscriber? Triple shiny flex though. Alright, we're only at 15 votes. What animal is Babarrel? A beaver. Yeah, if we can at least get to 20 votes, and then I'll stop the poll there. Alright, 18, very close. Guys, just do a couple more votes, and then we can get into the next one. Should hide your backline. My whole team is hidden. Alright. Unfortunately for that trainer, again, not coming out on top on the spice poll, but appreciate the battle nonetheless. The battle code is up. Remember guys, if you have already battled me, then you will not be able to battle me again, or at least I'd appreciate if you didn't send another battle invite, because I want everyone to have a chance to battle me. Ideally, if you can bring a team that is 3 of the same animal, that is what we're aiming for here. Doesn't have to be spicy, but if you do have a full spice team that you can bring that fits into an animal category, then that is perfect. But anyways, we have got the next team locked in. This team is very weak to quite a lot of things. So let's see what we can do. We've got Rhyhorn into Crobat. So this is an awkward matchup on both ends, really. Both going to deal resisted fast move damage. I can go for Horn Attack. We're actually kind of chunking with these Mud Slaps, I can't lie. Alright, they have now got the energy for a Shadow Ball, I think. So let's see what they want to do. They're going to shield. What kind of theme is this? A bat and a spider. Right, well anyways, we're going to swap out now, as we do have Stone Edge on this thing. Hopefully no Bubble Beam, otherwise this could become a very ugly matchup for me. They do have Bubble Beam, brilliant. Okay, we're just going to throw immediately here. Hopefully they don't shield. Please. They double shield the Arachnid. That is fun. Batman, Spider-Man, Ant-Man? Is that what we're thinking? Could be. I don't know. If they've got Gerat in the back, then that's a crazy shout. But anyways, for now, I'm pretty sure Rhyperior has Superpower and Breaking Swipe, so we'll come in with this. Right, they might try and snipe me now with a Shadow Ball, so I'm actually going to swap out immediately here into my Rhyhorn. No, they swap into their other Pokemon, which is Ariados. So they've just got randomly 2 bats and a spider. No, two spiders and a bat. Cross Poison. Okay, what the hell? Right, I'm actually going to go for Bulldoze. It is Stab. It does not KO. And they get damage registration error there, which is a little bit frustrating. Okay, they did have lunge the whole time, which is an interesting play. Right, we gotta hope that we can debuff the bat if they come back in with it. To be honest, I've taken too much bug bite damage now. Actually, they're fairly low on the bat. Maybe we can just go straight for breaking swipe. No, actually they're not that low. I remembered them being lower. Okay, my win condition now is if they don't have Shadow Ball, which is possible. Okay, they just chose not to throw there. I don't really know what happened with that game. That was a strange one for sure. Maybe they just accidentally brought the Crobat instead of their third spider Pokemon. I don't really know. But anyways, let's see. Did you think my team was spicier, or was the opponent's team spicier? And yeah, the Shiny Shadow is actually very cool. I don't think I've seen that before. Ultra rare, no charge move Crobat. Yeah, it could have actually just been something that they caught from like a grunt recently, and they haven't been able to get rid of frustration yet. I don't know. I don't even know if Zubat's in grunts at the moment. Frustration. Alright, well anyways, we're at over 20 votes now, so I'm going to end the poll there. Again, unfortunately for the subscriber, I think if they'd have run something that wasn't Araquanid, maybe could have had a chance. But Araquanid is kind of just too good this season to sort of be considered very spicy. But anyways, GG's regardless. Into the next one. Wish Crobat had a usable fast move. Yeah, that'd be nice. Alright. Alright, my team is locked in. I'm ready to go. Remember guys, if you're enjoying the stream, make sure you leave a like. It would be very much appreciated. It helps push the stream out to more people. Alright, we got Simipour into Furfrou. Alright, we're going to swap, hopefully catch a Grass Knot here. All I get is error code, lol. It just means that people are beating you to it. A Charmer, no. Alright, Grass Knot does respectable damage. Has to be said. Right, we do have a fire type, so I'll come in with the Simi-Sear. Just going to wait out the switch lock. Okay, they blind throw, so either Body Slam, Psychic Fangs, neither should be too big of an issue for me. They go for all the Psychic Fangs, that's fine. Oh, we actually don't get the farm down there, so we miss out slightly, but that's okay. Depends what they've got in the back. I might just swap back into the Simipour. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Boltund. Okay, I have not seen this Pokemon before. I've not even evolved this thing myself. Crunch going to grab a shield. We do not get the debuff. Oh, we barely get to a Surf. Let's go. That is huge. Surf grabs a final shield. Alright, I've still got 2 shields here. I just don't have that much HP. That's the only issue. We're doing viewer battles. We are doing viewer battles. Alright, Crunch, no debuff, please. Thank you. Right. Oh no! I forgot to throw the move. Oh, crap. They might win this here. I don't know if I've got a crunch loaded. I should have just gone for crunch. Oh, I do have it. Let's go. Nearly through that game. All right. GG's. All right. That was a pretty fun battle. All right. Let's see. Who do you think had the spicier team? Was it myself or was it the subscriber? Alright, just so you guys know, we have done 14 battles so far. I'm going to do 20 today. And then I have another 20 different animal theme teams for another stream. Potentially tomorrow or not sure. If I don't do it tomorrow. Because tomorrow is the start of the Quad Stardust event. So I really do want to take advantage of that. But alright, we have over 20 votes. So again, subscriber doing very well there. But unfortunately just barely not making it with 40% of the votes. But I appreciate the battle nonetheless. Didn't get to use my moth team. What do you mean you didn't get to use it? But anyways, we're going to go ahead and scan for the next battle. Yeah, what do you mean, Scott? There's still... Unless you just entered the wrong team or something. There's still 6 more battles on this stream before we're ending it. Alright. I was just saying that I'm going to do 20 battles on this stream and then save the other 20 battles for another time. Am I going to make a video for the stream? No, I'm not. But you can rewatch the stream back if you want to. Right, what the hell? Alright, team is locked in. We've got a very obvious weakness here, but it is what it is. You got an idea? Alright, what the hell? Are we seeing like the reverse of what we just ran? I'm running the dog team and the opponent's running the simmies. Okay, no, that is going to be Persimmon. So they are still a monkey team versus a dog team. That's very interesting. Alright, we are, unfortunately, very weak to fighting in the back. So I don't know what my plan is. Savage Kirby Puff, yeah, that is a good idea, because you will need to have the stream on a different device to be able to scan the code. Alright, they full send the close combat. Hopefully no more fighting types, but there are quite a lot of fighting monkeys, so we might be in trouble. Guess it just depends what we see in the back. Crunch going to grab a shield. I'm going to swap out now. We are double resisting the fire spin damage. I can live a crunch. It'll do quite a lot. But I'll shield anyways. Fire blast. What the hell? Okay. A-bomb. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure this thing learns like aerial ace, maybe swift, or like stomp. doesn't matter as they are not reaching a charge move apparently. But that was quite funny that we... oh, low sweep, yeah. But I feel like that's just... It's one of those moves that's so bad that, like, I don't even think about it. Alright, GG's there. That was actually quite funny that we saw the reverse of the previous battle. Who do you think had the spicier team? Was it myself or was it the trainer that just brought a probably level 50 APOM? Can I use any team I want? You have to read the instructions on the screen. So it says, scan the code and send a battle request in the Great League. You should try to bring a full team based on a specific animal. You can use multiple forms of the same Pokemon. Do you reckon Trailblaze or Brick Break Ferret for the Sunshine Cup? Wait, hold up. Whoa, it's very... Poll is literally split 50-50 at the moment, so I need one more person to vote and I can end the poll here. Oh my god, it's still very close. But again, it looks like, unfortunately, subscriber just barely missing out there. I thought that was a very spicy team, but I suppose I did just bring a Houndour and a Growlithe myself. But anyways, very close. Gotta respect the Apom spice. Yeah, that, like, to be honest, I rate XL Pokemon that I don't have way higher than ones that I have built, just because of I don't have it myself, so I feel like it's way spicier. But then, of course, on the flip side, they probably don't have some of the XL Pokemon that I have. So yeah, it's kind of hard for me to vote there. But obviously, I'm not voting anyways. So respect for the spice there. But yeah, next one, we're gonna go ahead and put the code on screen once again. All right. Pokemon weirdo. Aren't we all? All right, let's see. What have I got prepared for the next one? Okay, I feel like this is definitely one of the more achievable ones for my subscriber to outspice me on. Wow, yeah, definitely. Although this is not a good lead for them, since I am going to be on Waterfall. Alright. I should live anything, regardless of what they throw. Bug Buzz will do quite a lot of damage. But we can tank it nonetheless. They drop my defense though, which is obviously not ideal for me, but... Alright, that actually does not do as much damage as I thought it was going to do. Okay, so we can maintain alignment here if they no shield. But let's see. Probably going to be a triple moth type of team. Oh, wow. Okay, this is a cool team. Alright. What charge moves does this thing have? Sludge Bomb is its cheapest move, I'm pretty sure. Right, we might as well throw throw the move here. They've only got resisted moves to throw into me, but yeah, we might as well get rid of this thing. Okay, they're going to allow me to get to this move, so I'm definitely going to just throw. They might commit to a full confusion farm down. I feel like they're going to get to over 100 energy at this point. So yeah, they are finally going to throw. So I think we're just going to no shield here. This thing is very bulky, by the way. Silver Wind. Okay. So they go for the undercharge as well. Maybe looking to get a boost. Does not work out for them. I think safe players just go straight Icicle Spear. And I should be able to tank anything comfortably on the wall rain, regardless. So I think I'm going to no shield now. Let's see. They do Silver Wind. Does it get the boost? No, unfortunately not. And so, yeah, at this point, unfortunately, you couldn't get the 2 shield flex. But a very spicy team on the opponent's end. Powder Snow gets the full farm down. And we take that game. Alright, we haven't had one for a while, but I think we could be on to another winner for the subscriber there. Let's see. Poll is going up now. Who do you think had the spicier team? Alright, it is looking pretty unanimous right now. Should have gambled on the 2 shield flex. Yeah, I should have done. I just don't have the I don't have the same balls that Jazz H2O Protector had earlier on with their 2 shield flex against me. Alright, so we have a very dominant win there for the subscriber. So let's have a look, see who that was that I just battled against. Oh yeah, it's Pokemon Weirdo. Alright. Fair play. Oh wait, I've realised I have now gone into the... Oops. Alright, so I've realised I've now gone over 20 battles on this stream, so I think I'll do one more battle here, and then I am going to call it a day, and I will finish the rest of the battles on a stream at another time. But yeah, GG's to that trainer. We're going to do one final battle then. And by the way, there will still be a video going live at the regular upload time today. Alright. Oops. Alright, my team is locked in. TGC, technically my members already have access to the video, so well, some of them might have already seen it at this point. Remember guys, if you are enjoying the stream, please leave a like to show your support. It does really help the channel out. At the moment, there's about 100 of you, but only 52 likes, 53 likes now. Alright, number 1 Pilot Yar, are you picking a team right now, or have you lagged out? If you lagged out, please let me know, and I can back out of here and I can scan again. If that's not the case, then if you... Oh, you did lag out? Alright. No worries, but thanks for letting me know. We're going to do one more scan then. Is anyone scanning? We've got Savage Kirby Puff, who seems to be desperate to battle me. If you are able to scan, then it looks like you've got enough time to do so. I don't know if this code is not working. Scan, but it keeps saying error. Okay, that is interesting. Whoa, thank you Colin L for the 20 gifted memberships. Let's just wait for Colin L, because that is crazy here for just some viewer submitted battles. But if you want to, Colin, you can choose an animal for me to pick next, or you can rename a Pokemon of mine, or whatever. If you've got any specific future stream ideas, then feel free to go ahead and let me know. But let me just take this off the screen for now. Savage Kirby Puff, yeah, I'll reload the code in a minute, because I think there's probably still several people that were trying to scan it. So it must have just not been working for some reason. No worries, man. Just more future live streams. These are always fun. Well, that's good, because another one will be coming very soon. As I mentioned, I'm not sure if I will do it tomorrow, just because I might be out playing a lot tomorrow, just to take advantage of the quadruple Stardust. But if not tomorrow, maybe Wednesday or Thursday. What's my rarest Pokemon? Not sure. Maybe my Greatly Rayquaza? I don't know. But anyways, we're going to try and do one final battle then, since Colin L is not asking for a specific animal or anything. So let's see if this is going to work. If not, I'll try refresh it. Still not working. Alright, let's see why that would be the case. Maybe this one's a different one? I don't really know. Yeah, if this doesn't work, I'll refresh my game data, as you're suggesting. Okay, there we go. Alright, this is the trainer who scanned right at the start, but... Oops, wrong thing. What am I doing? But accidentally brought the wrong team. So let's do it. Alright, my team is locked in. We're still getting notifications of people becoming a channel member, which is cool. Alright, you've definitely not brought in the Sunshine Cup team. Alright, there we go. That is a spicy Pokemon. Alright, we got Shiny Jangmo-o. I'm just going to throw immediately here, and then I'm going to swap into my Shadow Pinsir. Obviously, I throw on bad timing, but if I don't throw here, they can throw on good timing. Alright, these Fury Cutters, man, they're going to chunk. I'm going to no-shield this, because I feel like they probably have harder-hitting Pokemon than this. And they actually bait with a Brick Break. Okay, they come in with a Como. Don't get notified when you're live. In that case, make sure you turn on post notifications, because you should get notified. Oh my god, big damage. They can actually farm me down though, with noties on. Also, if you still don't get notified even with that, make sure you join my Discord, because I do at everyone before each live. Well, I try to at everyone before each live, just to let people know slightly ahead of time that I'm going to be going live. So I definitely recommend that, even if you have no intentions of ever chatting in the Discord itself. Just so that Discord doesn't even give me notifications. That sounds like it's a problem with your devices. Then you might have notifications turned off in general. I can't lie. I don't think that's something that I can fix. Okay, that still KOs. I did not think that was going to be the case. Alright, Hakamo's going to cause me some problems here. We're just super slow to get to the charge moves. Oh, we just barely get there. Okay, that was a stressful last battle. First one was a shundo. Jeez, that is a flex and a half. Very cool to see. Alright, well, thank you guys for the battles. Savage Kirby Puff says, I have setting on for Discord, but because group chat talks every 2 seconds, I'm there. I don't know. Like, the issue is I don't live stream at a specific time each day. So, yeah, you should be able to mute a full server. So, like, I have basically everything muted. And then you can just turn on like @ mentions, or you can even turn that off as well. But yeah, you should be able to do that. Poll for the last battle? Yeah, good point. Did I do poll for the previous battle, or did I forget after the gifted memberships? I can't remember. But anyways, what do you think? Was my team the spiciest, or was it the subscriber that just bought a full-on shiny... Oops, I spelled subscriber wrong. Full-on shiny Jangmo team, including a shundo. I forgot on the previous one as well. Colin... Triple Lizard. Yeah. So what was the... Let me remind myself. What did I use in the previous battle? Dogs. No, seals. No, I did do the last one, because Pokemon Weirdo did get almost 100% votes on the previous one. So it was just this last one I forgot. Yeah, Colin, I can't believe you distracted me with those 20 gifted memberships. That's unbelievable. No, I do very much appreciate the support. Also, for the video that's going to go live in about half an hour, I forgot to update the memberships at the end, but it doesn't matter because I'll have to update them again today because we got 20 more gifted memberships. But over the past 2 days, I believe we have gained like 60 odd members, so very much appreciate the very much appreciate everyone joining or gifting memberships. And what it does mean is I can create most likely a few more of the like stickers or emojis like Vala has just showcased there with the triple cute bears and like a few other things. So let me know if you have any ideas for emojis that I could add that might be related to my content in some way. So do we get put on at the end of the video? Yeah, so at the end of my video when I do my outro, it'll be like a long list of names, which will be everyone who is currently a channel member. I usually update them at least... Oh, there we go. As I mentioned, I'll probably hatch an egg by the end of the stream because my character is just running around all over the place. Usually I only update the membership page every week or so, just because like people generally don't become channel members unless I live stream, for example, so it doesn't really make sense for me to update every single day. But I'll make sure I update that for my next video after the one that's going to go live shortly. But yeah, thank you everyone for the support. As I mentioned, this is part 1 of a 2-part sort of animal outspice battle thing, so I can't confirm when part 2 will be. Possibly tomorrow, but I might be going out during the day to take advantage of the 4x Stardust. But yeah, I will definitely be streaming again to finish the rest of this stream here with a few more different animal theme teams. So maybe if you didn't battle today and you haven't really thought of anything yet, maybe come up with an idea for a spicy triple animal theme team so that you're ready for when we do the stream part 2. But also, for anyone who battled me today, I'm going to say that you won't be able to scan again in the next stream, just because otherwise there's quite a few people that didn't get to battle today, and they probably won't be able to battle again on the next stream as well. So I will say for that. But yeah, that's basically it. And with that being said, I will see you guys next time.